let's finish off with your final debater from Team Night Owls. Please welcome Dave Hill!
Hi, how are you? I'm incredible.
Good morning, Dave.
I don't understand the accent. She seems to be having fun, and that's what matters.
Dave, do you know?
You guys are gonna have to help me with that. I want to, since we're at Symphony Space, a sophisticated place, I wanted to start with a poem that I wrote just for tonight. It's called I Am the Night. I am the night. I come to you at the end of the day. You might need to turn on a lamp or something. That is because I am dark. I am at times also mysterious. But trust me on this one, the lamp is not going to help much with that. I mean, it might, but don't count on it. I am the night. Thank you. All right, now let's debate, fuckers. The night, will we ever really understand it? Probably not. But one thing I can tell you for certain is that when it comes to that age-old argument over which is better, night or day, that for whatever reason I don't ever recall hearing about until just now, there can be no debate. Night rules and day drools. Webster's defines night as the time from dusk to dawn when no sunlight is visible. And while that may be true, it is also an important time for rest, an important time for growth, and an important time for small woodland creatures, gnomes and nymphs alike, to scamper about in the pale moonlight, perfecting their sexy, sexy dances, intended to honor Hot Randy, Lord of the Underworld. That's what it is. It's also worth noting that Uptown Showdown, North America's preeminent debate series, that just so happens to take place in front of what is easily the most attractive audience I have ever stood in front of, sober and fully clothed. Happens not during the day, but at night. Thank you. No, give yourselves a hand. Day, on the other hand, is when you have to do stuff like go to the DMV. Steve, the unfortunate vehicle for Steve Harvey, a man who has had it too good for too long, is on television. And your annoying friend Karen wants to grab a soup and salad. And who knows, maybe even get to the bottom of why she's still single after all these years, even though all her friends and family agree she is so fun. Also, last time I checked, both the attacks of September 11th and Pearl Harbor, and also McDonald's decision to make the McRib an inconsistent menu item despite the fact that everybody loves it, and you can ask anyone, all happened during the day. So there's that too. But who knows, if you're a fan of the daytime, I guess you're totally cool with all that stuff. Getting back to the night, did you know that roughly 900% of all hand jobs ever have taken place at night? It's true, and if you don't believe me, just ask the day team's mom.
Toxic masculinity.
It's also worth mentioning that hand jobs aside, nighttime is when all of the good old-fashioned porking takes place. In fact, just the other night, shortly after I finished giving my weekly lecture at Columbia, my safety school, I decided to pop over to the 24-hour Walmart Supercenter in Bayonne, New Jersey for some odds and ends. When right there in the bulk hummus and shrimp cocktail aisle, I found myself in the middle of a three-way with a mother-daughter team from Paramus and a lone drifter of unknown origin named Mitch, who I realize is technically a fourth person, but I'm not really counting since he just stood there eating Lunchables and rubbing up on one of those swimming pool noodles, priced to move at just $16.99 for a pack of 6. From there, I moved on to the sewing, crafts, and Christmas decor department, where I made sweet love to the entire third line of both the men's and women's Seton Hall ice hockey teams, bringing them to a state of ecstasy not seen since the preseason. I also got a great deal on auto tires while being taken from behind by Sheila, a strong woman of few words, who up until that point was just hoping to find someone to jumpstart her van. And maybe find a pair of leggings to go with that pink sweatshirt she'd gotten in Cancun. I returned to that same Walmart the next day at 9 a.m. to find almost no porking going on whatsoever. And Ron, the drifter, acted like he didn't even know me. Well, I guess that's the day for you. Now, in closing, I would like to read a poem I wrote about the day. I am the day. That's what it's called. I am the day. I suck, I'm boring, I have no friends, and I'm always asking for rides everywhere. I am the day. Thank you.